Hello there, beautiful, beautiful people. This is Patrickster back to you with another Corpse Party Blood Drive. Let's go. So last time or like yesterday, our last stream, we finished through chapter 4 that we got two extra chapters, which I'm not gonna play through now. But chapter 4, let's go. The Pillars of the Six Demons. What an interesting name.
愛子さん
I'd been wandering around, exhausted of my mind, aimlessly searching every corner of the building for Aiko. Eventually, I wound up in the custodian's closet. Last time she lit up on fire, bro. It was no use. Aiko was long gone. I was all alone.
どうしよう。あの本、ここに私、何のために必死になってたの？来るんじゃなかった。
My voice was breaking. I had more or less given up by this point.
よ、また後悔か。めんどくせえ女だな。
Well, that didn't take long. I went from relieved to infuriated in a single heartbeat.
何よ、前もそんなこと言ってたけど、私のこと見張っ
別に、そんな気がしただけだ。
なんでこっちからかけても出てくれない？
そりゃうぜえからに決まってんだろ。で、どうなんだよ守備は。
I sighed a little on the inside. It was becoming clearer and clearer that this was just Misota's way. I tried my best to ignore his abuse and simply answer his
なかっ
question.
た。
は？
ブックオブシャドウズはここにはない。あの写真はこの学校にいる何者かが外の世界の人をおびき寄せ。
マジかよ。
もう手がかりがないよ。
情けねえな、篠崎の末裔。あんなにも言うブックオブシャドウズ一冊も管理できねえとは、呆れるを通り越し。
あなたがここにあるって言った。
嘘つき呼ばりかよ。騙しゃしねえよ。側がなかったのは誤算だったかな。
側？
聞け。知っての通り、この空間自体がブックオブシャドウズから飛び出した涅槃ってものだが、
だね。
この空間のどこかにその涅槃のコアってものもあるんだよ。話してなかったか？
Oh, you didn't, bro.
それが何？本がなくてみんなを生き返らせることができないんじゃ来た意味がないわ。どうしてくれるのよ。幸子みたいな女の子にも殺されそうになるし。
おい、人の話はちゃんと聞けよ、歩み。涅槃のコアはつまりブックオブシャドウズの中身、そのコアなんだぜ。この空間のどこかにある涅槃のコアを手に入れれば、ブックオブシャドウズと同じ力。
みんなを生き返らせることが。
側がなくても中身があれば、術を使うぐらいなんとかなんだろう。だが、今はそのことは後回しだ。お前には自分で責任を取らなければ。
え？
お前、篠崎真希菜のアパートで何かしたろ。お前が接触した少女の霊、彼女がこの世に生まれたのは、お前が真希菜の家から何かを持ってきたせいだ。
何かって。
違うな。体の一部か何かだ。髪とか骨とか。歯か。
うん。 歯を見つけた。
あの霊は幸子じゃない。マルトバが調べていたようだが、彼女は幸子と一緒にヨシエの腹の中に眠っていた。
え？
生まれることなく母体内で死亡し、溶けて妹の幸子に吸収された双子の片割れ。
そういえばあの子サッチって言ってた気がする。
サチか。なるほど。あの音量、サチと呼ぼうか。サチはもともと俺たちの住む現世では、しかしお前が彼女のよりしろである歯をこの天神症に持ってきたせいで、涅槃の力を吸収して今は完全に。彼女には幸子のような知性はないから、対話も説得も通用しない純粋な邪だ。こいつはとんでもねえぞ。暴走した力が強すぎて、まあ現世に生まれたかった活欲が操作しているのか知らんが。
私が彼女を目覚めさせてしまった。
篠崎真希菜のアパートで何が行われていたのかだな。幸の吸収力が半端ねえから涅槃の容量が減り始めてる。
涅槃の壁がどうなるの？壊れたら。
そうだな。わかりやすい言葉で言うなら、現実世界に幸が飛び出していったら霊障はより強力になる。たくさんの人間が無意味に死を選ぶようになり、冥府の者たちも一斉に目を覚まし、下界は怨霊に乗っ取られて。
My heartbeat was pounding in my ears so loudly that I felt like some part of me was about to snap. I had to say something to keep me still on the
そう
line.
よ。
どんな気分だ？自らこの世の終わりに加担した気分は。
どうしてそんなこと言うの？意地
知らなかったでちゅ。切れるほど責任を感じてるのなら、この世の終わりを止められるのもまたお前しかいねえ。いいか、新しい目標だ。幸を止めるためにこの涅槃空間を動かせ。お前、柱は見たか？
柱って。
涅槃の構造は数個のセフィラと数本の柱で構築され、まあ言ってもわからねえだろうが、霊界の物質でできたその柱を俺らは六鬼門の柱と呼んでる。この校舎のうちにそれぞれ存在してるはずだ。
I'll be right back. I'm back. I just set up the mood.
まあ柱といってもその形は様々だがな。
柱、ロッキモン。
いいか、この涅槃天神章の北、北東、北西、南東、それぞれの封印を解き、校舎の中に六芒星を完成させろ。
私にしか、どうして。
この涅槃を生み出したのが篠崎家のものだからだ。
Yoshie Shinozaki's actions created this mess. So only I could clean it. I considered the responsibility that had just been laid upon me and unconsciously gripped the hem of
と
my
は
skirt.
いえ、それぞれの柱に封じられた涅槃の力は弱い。だったらどうする？それを一箇所に集めて結晶化させ、強くすりゃいい。六芒星を発動させて、その中心に全ての力を集めろ。それをもってすりゃ、バカみてえに強力な音量といえど、黄泉の国に叩き返すことぐらいは
How
で
does
き
he
る。
know so much?
あなたにそんなことがわかるの？納得できる。
あんまり言いたくないんだがな。ここに来るときに言ったろ。俺はヤゴーラっていうクソ霊能師の家系の末裔、神主の息子だ。涅槃や黄泉の知識ってのはまだ歩けもしねえうちから呪文のように叩き込まれてるんだよ。
ヤゴーラ、聞いたことある。
ま、篠崎家と似たようなもんだ。お前の姉ともそういうきっかけで知り合った。
そういえば、お姉ちゃん、
ああ、
それだけの関
What
係。
does a protige mean? Let me look it up. Protige meaning. Ah, okay.
あ？どういう意味だよ。くだらねえ詮索してんじゃねえ。ったく、あいつの妹でなけりゃ助けてねえぞ。てめえみてえなバカ。
What did he say? I didn't see it. Ah,
いいか、まずはあの霊を倒すことだ。たとえ涅槃のコアを見つけられたとしても、滅ぶ世界に仲間の魂を戻したって意味ね。お前がやるべきことは2つ。幸を黄泉の国に叩き返して現世を守り、コアを見つけて仲間を。
I felt like a boat drifting out on the ocean, allowing itself to be carried wherever the wind may take it, whether I wanted to go that way or not.
俺もお前を探してんだけどよ。どうやらお前とは別の空間にいるようだ。
やっぱり、そうなんだ。
Even if I succeed, how could I get back? Was this basically a suicide mission for me? I didn't want to do any of this. All I wanted to do at that moment was break down and
まあ
cry.
心配すんな。必ず助けに行く。合流して全て片付けば、この幸せの石で2人とも帰れる。
信じていい？
ああ、六鬼門の柱はお前に渡した守りの石が反応する。
待って。これのこと？
I stared a little more skeptically at the so-called Argus cube in my hands. Did he know all of this was going to happen before we even came here?
もう。
C Sigma. What the hell? Magic seals the way. Okay, time to go on. No, that could be something else, bro. so dark. That's a little bit too bright. Or is it just that dark? Oh yeah, it's too bright. Let me explore everything. Okay, I mean, they gave me a lead, so we have to go upstairs now. I know, let me see what I have in my inventory. But what happened here? Are we in different spaces now?
「お客様のおかけになった電話は電波の出ないし、もう。
Oh, what is that? You just ignore the ghost like that.
なんだ順調か。
やっと出てくれ。
どうした寂しいのか。足を止めるな。ついでなら話して。
You want to talk about Tina just as much as you want him to, and I'd be more than happy to bail out.
あの人は優しい。
知ってる。
俺のじいさんは神主の家系を継承する。実際に霊能力を持つ最後の野号らだった。そのじいさんが死に、両親も死んで、天涯孤独になった俺を保護したのが実は結構大きな組織で、そこで俺に自然崇拝とアニミズム学を教えてくれたのが日の絵だよ。高由美、サチがここまで大きくなってるのは間違いなくお前のせいだ。けど考えようによっちゃお前は人々を救ってるとも言える。サチをあのまま放置していれば現世の闇で不条例のまま際限なく人間を変死させ続けていただろう。結果的にだがそれを止めるための働きかけを。
Damn. Oh, Sachi's the result of these bizarre deaths then. Okay, I'm piecing it now. I'm piecing it now.
姉さんもがっかりさせんな。
クソが。
The bodies. Come on, bro. How should I expect that? Yeah, we're in a different space now. So the body has disappeared. There's a body here. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, bro. Come on, break your damn ankles, bro. Come on, bro. I don't want to use it. That's even the point of the batteries, bro. They don't do shit. Oh. All this time I've been exploring this dark. I wonder. Okay, now we have a spirit there. So we'll find Yoshiki somewhere. Somewhere. Give me the candle. Let me replenish my health. Drown after being suspended upside down. Yeah, we're in a different dimension. Because we picked up that orb. And now the store is closed. So we might as well treat. Yo, where are you coming from, bro? Oh, where's the cabinet? Where's the cabinet? Oh, there. I'll be right back. Just a quick body break. Homie, why is it stuck in blue? I don't got no stamina, bro. Mate, mate, mate. Now we're Yoshiki, let's go. nowadays that scare me, bro. Yo, batteries don't give me shit, man. Oh, that's why I'm so blind. I was supposed to use the flashlight. I explored this part. That's why I don't skip tutorials, kids. Science lab, I think. Yeah. Oh my days. They spawn out of nowhere, bro. Please disappear. It's always wise to use your flashlight here. That's what the flashlight is useless for.
疲れたな。岸沼くん、あの後どうしたのかな。
篠崎、待て。篠崎。
怪我してないかな。
なんかあったらすぐ連
It's your
絡しろ
fault for
よ。
being such a
まあ
dumbass.
俺だってお前一人くらい
本当に。
うわっ
岸沼
な
くん。ててててて。
篠崎、よかった。お前今回はマジで会えねえかもって。
Maybe that's a fake one.
ったくむちゃくちゃ探したぞ。
Never would I have ever expected myself to regard Kishino as a shining beacon of hope in this dark, gloomy place.
このバカ、無茶ばっかしやがって。なんでそう周りを見ないで突っ走るんだ。猫かお前は。
岸沼くんがあんなことするからじゃない。バカとか岸沼くんよりあの人の方が優しかったな。
パーカーのやつか。
うん。
なあ篠崎、死んだらどうすんだよ。もし 篠原や鈴本みたい。悲しいじゃねえかよ。
His voice was cracking and his lips were trembling. He wasn't asking about how my death would affect me. He was asking about how it would affect him. My eyes widened and glazed over yet again as I realized what he meant and why he was saying this.
でもね、
I haven't seen that Jiga in a while. Oh, Kizumi, what the hell?
来やがった。篠崎、逃げろ。
Yes, Yoshi.
残念ながら今取り込み中なんだよ。行け。お前は逃げろ。早く行け。おっ。くっそ。なんて力だよ、バキ。もう仲間が死ぬのは見たかねえんだ。バカのあいつがお前を守るのは俺じゃなくてもいい。ほら行け。死ぬな。
Thank you, Yoshi. Save him, of course.
おい。
だったらあなたも死なないでよ。同じ思いを私にもさせないで。
篠崎。
Okay, run.
くそ。分かった。とにかく逃げるぞ。来い、篠。
It doesn't take that long to decide, bro. Okay, this Jiga is fast. I don't even want to think about it. Hide. Oh, it's almost a bad end, bro.
追っては来ない。
ありがとう。
俺もだ。ありがとうよ。
Oh yeah, where's your bag full of talisman?
あの人体模型。主を失ってもまだ暴走してんだな。危なかったぜ。そうだ、篠崎。お前あの石は
ミストさんが持ってて、ここへ来る。
マジかよ。
ねえ、菱沼くんはどうしてここに来れたの？幸せの石は私たち。
ああ、来た経緯は話せば長くなるが。
愛子さんが。
He's burning.
それでここに？
その石をここへ飛ぶ瞬間の愛子から奪ったってやつがいてな。そいつに無理やりくっついてきたんだ。
Oh yeah, I forgot.
けど気がついたら俺一人でよ。
その人もこの天神症に来ているのかしら。
ああ、多分な。
I need to remove this boss first before we continue, bro.
マガリさん。
Forgot that just add like a slash and then gives you. There we are.
できればもう会いたかねえけどな。危なそうな女だったし。石はあいつが持ってやがるから、このままじゃ俺たちは帰れない。ミストってやつと合流するか、マガリをなんとか捕まえるなりし。
あのね、愛子さんを探さなきゃいけないの。
I brought him up to speed on everything that had happened since my arrival in Heavenly Host, and he filled me in on his encounter with Myra and the events leading up to it. Most notably, however, I explained my mission to him in as much detail as I could, told him about everything I knew about the sixth spirit of the six demons and about Sachi. Magica.
なんだそりゃ。サチだと？
幸子より危険かも。
くそ。
Let's go, Mochida.
疲れた。ヨシキのやつ、東証学園に行ってもいなかったし、篠崎の携帯に電話をしても
They're already inside. As I walked past the convenience store, my eyes were instantly drawn to a couple bold-faced headlines prominently displayed in the window. Another bizarre death, and the ghost ring beside you. And these were sports rags.
この世の中もどうなっちまってるんだよ。
As I turned the final darkened corner to my home, I found another mystery waiting for me. Obvious bodyguards in black suits stationed at each corner of the house.
なんでうちの周りに？
Oh yeah.
あの人って確か。ただいま。
あら、おかえりなさい。
What's she doing here? Dang, Riz.
クオン先生。
お兄ちゃんおかえり。
Oh, Yuka survived.
優しい先生だね。
ゆうか。
おかえりサトシ。コーン先生って本当にいい先生よね。
母さん。
母さん。
おかえりサトシ。
ナオミまで。
My mom, my sister, and Naomi were all gathered tight around Miss Kon as she were their leader, and they were her squadron. So I'll just use Shiryu.
中島さん、私の家にずっといるより仲良しのサトシくん。いいよ、おいで。
I turned around to an image of Naomi looking the happiest I'd seen her in months, with Yuka sitting on her lap tranquilly.
なるほど。
ほら、もうご飯もできてるから手洗ってらっしゃい。
It made sense, but I still wasn't entirely satisfied with Miss Guan's explanation. I didn't dislike her, far from it, but it genuinely bothered me to see my mom and my sister just give in to the stranger they'd only just met. And a few minutes later at the dinner table, things only got more awkward.
はい、サトシ君。
Oh my days, yes, Satoshi, you're having the best time of your life. I'll be right back. How lucky. I'm jealous. Miss Guan's cheeks swelled up like a chipmunk said she was inappropriately close to me. This was officially well past the point of being too weird. Uncharted territory.
ご飯は100回噛まないとダメ。唾液が混じって消化を助けるし、喉を守って発声も滑らかにする。私が噛んであげたから。
Wait, what?
大丈夫です。飲み込んでください。あと近いです。
Well played, Satoshi. I stuck my palm out in the universal stop gesture, as polite as I could, and refused her generous offer.
そう？
So far, this doing good.
私早いから口移してあげた方がサトシ君が自分で噛むより
You can do that to me.
鳥のヒナだってそうしてるのに。
いえ、自分で噛めますから。僕は人間ですし。合理的とかそういう問題か？
じゃあどうぞ召し上がれ。
はあ、美味しいけど。
あらら、またおトイレ失敗しちゃった。ごめんなさい。
どうした？
またおしっこ漏れよ。ちょっとだけどね。ごめんなさい。病院でも原因がわからないんだから仕方ないわ。
天神症から帰ってきた俺たちはみんなどこか体調に異変が起こっていた。
That's deep. Go there again.
ナオミ、そっちは大丈夫か？
クオン先生の家広いし。
ゆい先生や篠原たちがいない代わりに別の人がいて、
And Yui,
こっちの
Miss
世界に
Yui,
も
sacrifice your
その
life.
人の人生がある。
Like, Jenny sacrificed her life so that these students can live.
両方に関わるうちにだんだんと気持ちの整理が。俺たちはどっちを正しい？
サトシ、岸沼と委員長って。
Oh, they went back.
ああ、いろいろ回ってみたけどヨシキはどこにもいなかった。
そう。
明日の朝ヨシキのうちにもう一
じゃあ私も学校行く前に委員長の家。
頼む。それじゃあもう遅いし寝よ
おやすみ。
We're back. Ready to go. I forgot what I have to do. Let me just check how many batteries I have. 3 batteries, so let's just save. The first one is the one where we make the one with the bad decision, so let's remember that for now, shall we? Also, why was Yoshiki getting in this bathroom, bro? Give him like the sweet packet last time. Okay, so we have food, and then the ghost down there was looking for someone or looking for something. Yeah, that's still not finished. Hello, open up. Science lab, I think. Yep. So I forgot what I have to do. I don't know what to do. About the 6 pillars. Oh shit. Don't just stay blue. Come on. Bring it on. Do I have a talisman on me? No, I don't. Shouldn't Yoshiki have like a million of those. Just be careful of getting chased. Yep. So yeah, I need a talisman for this ghost to disappear, bro. Yo, can you please vanish? That means the ghost. Oh. Oh my days. So it won't go away that easily, huh? Alright, let's take the other way then. So I need a talisman to like to actually get rid of the ghost. That those actually get me, bro. There's a locker here. Let's explore this place. Why is there a ghost there?
見て、岸沼くん、あそこよ。あそこにロッキーモンの柱がある。違いな。
なんでそんなことは。
ほら、ミストさんにもらった石が反応してる。待って、待って。
I have to break your ankles. Let's break it.
んダメだ、開かねえ。鍵がかかってる。
でも、お守りの光がかなり強いわ。きっとここなのよ。
しゃあねえ。鍵探す。
Ah, so they manually return to that place. Now I won't be wasting my time on you. I won't, more especially, I won't be wasting this talisman on you. my days. That was well hidden. Two talismans. Bandage. Oh shit. Come on, game. On that useless jump. Anyway. You have the high points, so it's about let out after the straw was stabbed directly into heart. Ouchie. Almost. And I hope that I saw everything here. I don't see the face though. You're the man, Yoshiki. Let's go. Nothing here. Yo, that came from out of nowhere. Spray monster got indicated this area. Entire cubby stand has been removed. Someone was most likely slammed into it, suggesting there may have been struggle here. No, student, student. Where? From where? Oh, are you serious? Why are they everywhere, bro? From last game, it's just like they just come here every now and then. Some. Ay ay ay. So that's what. Yo, go on the student. Go on the student. You're useless, bro. The entrance is unlocked, surprisingly, but best left unused for the moment. So they don't want me to go out yet. So where should I go? I think I'm a bit never read those, never read those. Yo, can I? Can I save? Can I save? Okay, let's see what happens if we read it. Sachiko's growth and development all present with abnormally high detail. Flipping through the page, there's one that may catch my attention.
ある時学校の定期検診の時にレントゲンで幸子の体には何か変わった幸子は怖がったが仕方なく回復手術を行いそれを取り出したそれが幸の歯腹膜の間から歯が出てきたんだもの
Fear the darkening. This trash wasn't here. Like, whatever that is. I'll be right back, guys. I forgot. The ghost is just right here, yep. Yeah, we're in a different dimension right now. shell. Flip up. You don't gotta be a baller. Let me get this. Oh, battery was just for that. Yoshi, it's your turn, bro. The man. Oh my days, why are there two? Why are there two? Dumbass, dumbass. Yo, can you please? Can you both please disappear? Gotta get back my candle, bro. Still haven't investigated everything in 3F. And I need to take the other stairs. Come on, dog. Dog, come on, dog. I'm good, bro. I'm good. So there's nothing in 2F. There's nothing in 2F2. Where do we find the key? Nothing's here, nothing's here. Quick save, bro. Can I take this board with me? No, I can't. I don't understand. Where should I go next, bro? Nothing in 3F, nothing in 2F. There's a ghost there. Why? Why are you there? And I don't have a talisman. I don't think it saw me. Then if we go outside there, we will just be met with the ghost. Or a phantom. I'm confused, bro. What should I do next? Yeah, I've been here. Janitor's room useless. One F is clear. I went there. I went there. Yeah, I've been here. Let me just check the closets and see if they're really empty or not. And there's no closets. Yo, I'm actually lost, bro. Where should I go? I need to. As I'm lost, I just need to look. Guess I need to go down. Let's go, Yoshiki. Ah, took me long enough, bro.
お守りが反応してる。
That's the pillar. Don't go outside, let's try going outside first. I think it's gonna make more sense.
うわすっげえ雨だな。
さっきここでサチって幽霊に襲われたの。突然。
火だと？おいおい、それマジでやべえんじゃ言いたかねえが。
やめてよ。
彫像は
口の中に何か。
おい何言って。
石みたいなものが。
バカ野郎、うかつに手突っ込んでんじゃねえ。変な篠崎。
口の奥の方に入っちゃった。
Stop for a second.
おいおいって。
何よ。
篠崎、腕を抜け。こいつ動いてるぞ。
え？
バカ野郎。
Close call.
何言ってんだバカ。お前腕食いちぎられるところだったんだぞ。
ごめん。
たくよ。
You're so dumb, bro.
結晶。 この柱の結晶だわ。
あ
ね、ほら、私間違ってなかった。だ
あ。
I guess I managed to get the crystal with my arm intact. The danger I'd barely escaped didn't feel quite as real, so I could only regard this as a victory unless revealing it. Vacation was still sour for a bit, but he quickly warmed down the situation and let a small laugh. Maybe the night there had his kind too. Alright. Alright, so everything's done here.
くそ、ずいぶん濡れたな。
見て、岸沼くん、タオルがある。
ほこりま。
意外と綺麗みたいよ。
は？
何よ、拭いたら次貸してよ。
篠崎を吹けって言われてんのかと思ったじゃねえか。いや。
Oh yeah, I have a lot of bad ending scenarios. There it is. Never give up. Never let down. Never. What? Best not to go in there right now. I wonder what it sounds like. Music room? This is a pillar. Oh shit. Come on, bro. I don't even know where the exit is, man. Or like where I can hide. Get your ankles broke, bro. Shit. Shit.
が反応してる。
Oh, it's not chasing me anymore? No, you won't. Go's just stuck there, bro. The Mao L. Okay, they can axe. I can cut tentacles with that, I guess. That's true though. Oh shit. Came back to get me, bro. I will be right back. Why do I still hear it chasing me? Oh, it's there. Nothing interesting here. Oh no, you don't. But what if we take the axe there? Oh shit. Yeah, you were right. Oh, you can't find me here. You can't find me here. Damn. Okay, now we're in the clear. How long much is this chapter, bro? So now I have the axe now. it got these tentacles. Yes, Yoshiki. The visible ends of each tentacle are sliced off completely, and what's left of them immediately withdraws into the room, freeing the door to open. Oh my, what is this?
なんだこの
Nirvana.
狂った部屋は。
It's actually the Nirvana sign.
魔術
Are they
的な
logo?
ものかしら。気持ち悪いな。
There was an enormous jet black tree sprouting from the middle of the classroom.
なんだありゃ。
ここはもう以前の天神小学校とは概念自体が違うと認識すべきよ。
しかしなんつうか柱っていうよりうわくそ脅かしやがって。
At the base of the tree, among all the split roots, there was a wooden plate displaying words written in what looked more like a red plate than blood.
誰か来た。来たよ。来た来た来た。次の獲物まだかな。早く来ないと。
Alright, bring it on, bro.
なんなんだよこれ。なあ、俺たちはどこにいるんだ。
少なくともこの世じゃない。
Both of us were trembling, and even Kishinomi's breathing has become erratic. The trepidation that rocked us down to our course was something that couldn't be ever truly be described. If you haven't felt it, and I pray you haven't, you'd never understand. Part of it, most of it, probably was due to the fact that we were literally standing in a place that operated on its own logic. Nothing we'd ever learned or experienced applied. I focused my attention back onto the wooden plate by the roots. There was a charm hanging from it, fashioned out of a wooden plank. The rope was looped over its surface into a perfectly patterned mesh, giving it a texture that looked much like a bird's feather or a bee's nest at first glance.
インディアンのお守りにも見えるけど。
It's an Indian charm.
でもあまりポジティブな感じは。
My breath were coming in short, choppy bursts at this point. But I had to keep working toward my goal. I clenched the charm in my hand, biting my lip and preparing for the worst.
誰か来たよ。誰か来た。あの子誰？
What happened?
これがこの柱の結晶かしら。綺麗。手に持っていると何か温かい水が流れ込んでくるみたいな感覚。
マジかよ。
Good job. There's something else in there. Finally, Chimki, bro. Now we can get the other one. So I have two. Okay. I got a lot from this room. I got a lot. So gym key. I want to finish everything here first before I go. There's a ghost there. Come on, bruh. Yeah, this was where Aiko and Kyorayuki was. in chapter 2. That was a trap. Yo, switch characters, switch characters. Don't tell me you can get in there. Whew. What the heck? It actually went. Dumb ass bitch ass goes, bro. You won't find me, you won't find me, you won't find me. I saw you. Alright, now there's two. Come on. Come on. Space cadets. Now we run, now we run, now we run. Phew. So this is good for now, I guess. Let's work with what we have now. So Jim and the crowbar. I believe the gym is just over there. There's a ghost gonna chase me.
開いたぞ。せーの。
This looks like boss fight worthy.
なんか見たことあるような気がするな。
そう前に来た時は体育館には来なかったと思う。
そうか。そうだよな。で、こりゃなんだ。
What the hell?
こりゃまるで。
待って。
お？
下品なことは言わないでよ。
Boop.
え？ソフトクリームっぽくね？妹が好きだよ。
He had a sister.
へえ、岸沼くんの妹さんってソフトクリーム好きなんだ。
まあ、それこそ冬でも食いたがるぐらいでよ。見てるこっちが寒くなるぜ。
くん、上の方。
の
きっとあそこに結晶があるのよ。私登ってみる。
It's not
Huh?
gonna be that easy.
登るってお前。おい、無茶すんなよ。
何？こう見えても私小さな頃木登り得意だったんだから。ほら、この柱も硬く。
This girl just jumps or
にして
whatever
もだ。
without even considering anything.
仕方ねえ。ほら、肩車してやっから。そうすりゃもう少し登りやすいとこに足がつくだろ
肩車？
う。なんだよ、その心底嫌そうな顔は。俺の肩に足をかけて乗ればいいだろ
それならいい。
う。大丈夫か？
あげて。
よし。
うーん。
She's gonna fall.
よし。じゃあ降りてこいよ。
Damn.
しかし、アイコもミストもどこにもいねえな。どうした？
人の手。これ人の手だよ。この柱の中に人がたくさん取り込まれているんだ。
All of a sudden, I was surrounded by body parts with hands and strands of hair compressing the bulk of them.
何これ？埋まっちゃう。
I was quickly using my hands to get my sword to prevent the breakdown of the forest from the sunlight.
白崎、降りてこい。
Oh, the saw was unnerving, but he didn't flinch for long. He continued pulling, desperately trying to free me from becoming part of this village makeup.
なんだありゃ。おい、大丈夫か？
早くここから離れましょう。この音楽、頭がおかしくなりそう。
なんだ？
おかしくない。
あ
校舎に戻りましょう。
あ。石は結晶は拾えたか？
これさっきの柱の結晶よ。
Saraya Academy, Class 2-9, just prior to morning homeroom. I entered the classroom, school bag in hand, and beeline directly for Naomi. From the look on her face, she'd been waiting
サ
for
ト
me.
シ、おはよう。
おはよう、ナオミ。どうだった篠崎は。
Naomi shook her
委
head.
員長の家に行ってきたら、一昨日の夜からいなくなってるって。どうしよう。やっぱり何か起きてるんだ。
And my news was no better, unfortunately.
よし、隣の人にも聞いてみたが、物音がしなかったから昨日は帰ってきてないんじゃないかって。
そんな、やめてよ。やだよ、もう。
くそ、よしきの話だと篠崎が天神賞絡みで危ない目に遭っているみたいだけど、あそこはもう存在しないはずだし、どこで何をやっているんだよしき、篠崎。なんだあれは。ナオミ、見えるか。
持田中島、空なんか眺めて何してる？今日庭先生は病欠ということで3限の英語は自習だぞ。ほらお前たち、いい加減席に着かないか。
先生、あの黒いの見えますか。
なんだありゃ。
Even the teacher was startled by this. It must be juicy. So all the other students seemed to think, as they began to murmur noisily and get up to see for themselves.
何あれ。いやー、怖い。
Red sun,
大地震来るんじゃね
red sun over
先
paradise.
生、休校。
アホか。まあ何かあればすぐ連絡があるだろう。ほら席に着け。上司が机の上に立つな。
ヒュ
スケベ。マジか。サトシ、この感じって。
はあ、嫌な予感がするな。
ほら席に着け。
Eventually, we encountered a girl who was crying profusely about some friends of hers who had gone missing.
みんないなくなって。ミオさんっていうのね。さえのきなほさんや丹羽愛子さんと。はい、いつもさやかさんと一緒に可愛がってくれて。そう。
The entire time, Mia spoke with us. She was trying to rub the tears from her eyes, and each time she had to image, it made her pretend to.
何が起こってるんですか。みんなどこに行っちゃったんですか。
would pledge after I escaped not to burden others unnecessarily with information about heavenly hosts, feeling that most people were simply better off not knowing.
ナオさんたちのことを調べてるってことはきっと怖いことが起こっているのでしょう。
あ、えっと
私なんかが聞いても何もできないのは分かっています。だからお願いです。みんなを。
She was actually grabbing my shirt now, and the tears were pouring from her eyes all over again.
みんな苦しんでる。
正直俺たちも何が起こっているのかわからないんだ。
Out of options, we elected to retry the Sachiko and the Ever After ritual. That was our method of ingress into Heavenly Host last time after all. With the proxy doll in hand and my bag of supplies at the ready, the two of us yanked our arms back as hard as we could, splitting the paper in two so that we could each have a piece.
ダメだな。やはりいけない。天神賞の呪いはやはりケリがついているんだよ。
そうだよね。幸子もいなくなってあの学校は崩壊したはずだもの。
ああ、水とカロリービスケット山ほど買っちゃったぞ。
I patted my bag as I demonstrated Naomi how much was in it. It should have been fairly obvious, though, as the bag itself was practically bursting at the seams.
Naomi、今日もクオン先生のところに行くのか？
うん。
そっか。じゃあさ、俺ん家寄っていかないか？母さんもユカもお前のこと好きみたいだしさ。
いいの？
Her expression instantly measurably brightened.
ああ、頼むよ。ユカ。
ありがとう。
Be right back. She was clasping the arm of Yama, sporting a shaved head and construction outfit with some sort of insignia of it.
お母さん。
She was clearly very close to this man, cuddling up to him as they walked, pulling his arm into her bosom, even sneaking a few kisses before the pair disappeared down an alley. Wait.
どうした？
なんでもない。
Her voice had gone up a full octave as she said this. Clearly something was indeed bothering her, but I had no way to know what it was in the moment, and could only take her at her word. And her word was, by all appearances, that everything was fine. She'd more or less close off. Blah 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 blah. That area was different than what it had looked like this morning. To say the least, there was no bamboo wall surrounding my home, and most notably, we now had a hot spring. What words are there for situations like this? Flummoxed,
今
maybe?
朝までこんなものなかったのに。なんだよ持田の湯って。
落ち着いてサトシ。とりあえず
Immediately upon opening my front door, however, we were greeted by a sign reading "This way to the natural springs."
はあ
東京都上空に突然現れた巨大な黒い球体ですが、この後18時から防衛省情報本部より発表があります。
We oh no.
No.
Oh no.
おかえりお兄ちゃん。
ゆかお前何やってるんだよ
That's not the question I should have asked, but I was in too much shock for my words to come out of the way I meant them to. Grabbing one of each of my arms, she slid open the glass. I don't think I can show this. I don't think I can show this, bro. I'll just put it like this for now. Yeah. Oh my days, no, I can't show that.
よろしく。
なんだそりゃってこらプルンプルンさせるな
What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening? Why are they all
サト
naked?
シ、しっかり。
素敵でしょ。
クオン先生
健康にもいいし、
This
天
incest,
然の
bro.
硫黄温泉は霊を遠ざけるのよ。お昼までに作っておいてねって頼んでおいたの。
I guess I can show this one.
何勝手にそんなこと
あら、サトシおかえり。ナオミちゃんもいらっしゃい。
お邪魔してます。
And Satoshi has two siblings.
母さんあのさ飲み物取りに行くならちゃんと体拭いてから行けよ
さあ、みんな飲んで。
Who's Satsuki?
みんなで写メ撮りましょう。持田の湯、竣工記念よ。みんな並んで。せーチ
チーズ。
Who the hell is Satsuki, bro? I took the drink my mom handed me, and without even checking what it was, checked out a few gulps. I was thirstier than I thought, apparently.
なんだこれ何味だこの色フルーツ牛乳
Niwa flavored.
先生、この度はこんなに素敵な温泉を作っていただき、
That's a double
ありがとう。
t-shirt.
も
That's
う
a
いつ
cute
でも
photo.
入りに来てくださいね。あ、これうちの鍵です。
あら、ありがとうございます、お母様。
母さん
でも本当にいいんですか？
もちろん、持田の湯を作ってくださったのは先生なんですから、年間フリーパスですわ。
母さん
That night, I found myself tossing and turning in my food. I just couldn't get to sleep for the life of me, so I touched the covers aside and got up.
風呂入ろ
This had been the craziest day I could recall in this world, anyway. After all the commotion had died down, our many guests had departed, Dad had come home and predictably was in the springs right away with a carafe of spirit sake. I had a hard time justifying Miss Guan's arbitrary actions, not to mention my family's utter willingness to accept them. But in the end, I had to admit the hot spring was pretty nice. So I took off my clothes in the dressing room and slid open the glass door, and there, sitting on the edge of the spring, was completely uncovered, was Miss Guan. What the flip? My face instantly turned bright red. She was a fairly attractive woman after all, so being alone with her like this was kind of exciting. Why am I playing a gooder game? Her body was abnormally roiling thin. She was the definition of gaunt, looking every bit part of an infirmed elderly woman from the neck down. And I could have sworn I caught a slight glint from the corners of her eyes. She didn't seem to notice me, so I was half tempted to slide the door closed and pretend none of this had ever happened, but no, I had to come clean.
先生。
あらサトシ君
You don't care, he sees you naked. Despite the fact that I was a much younger man and her student no less, she made absolutely no effort to hide her nakedness. In fact, she actually seemed a little excited to be seeing this.
こんな時間に
Why? What am I playing, bro? What am I playing? What am I playing? I can't show this on Twitch.
ごめんね起こしちゃったかな。
いえ、そんなことはじゃなくて。
No, that's not what I. Never mind. Where's
うち
Naomi?
でぐっすり眠ってたわ。今日もお家に連絡を。
よかった。
That's good to hear. You know what? Fine.
あ、そっか。
She really got up from her spine and dunked herself in water up to her neck. Cheers this
ねえ、サトシ君こそ
Nah, I shouldn't show this. Maybe just a little bit.
に
うわっ
Completely awake. I covered myself with my hands and could feel the blood rushing to my face, turning me what I was quite certain must have an incredible shade of red. Oh, hey. So, recovering as best as I could from that embarrassment, I stepped into the water, choosing my spot carefully so as to put some discipline to myself.
先生、今泣いてた？なんかそんな気がしてさ。気のせいならいい。
あのね、時間が止まったらいいのになって思って。
Actually, I was pondering, thinking about how nice it would be if time had just stopped.
ねえ先生、どうしてこんなことを？
Miss Gohan, why are you doing all of this?
SP の警護とか
Building a hot spring in a student's
Consent
house,
to-
hiring private bodyguards to do your bidding. None of it make any
Naka-
sense. It's just all so
俺の
weird.
常識を超え
It's
てて
making
さ。
it hard for me to sleep.
知りたいのは理由かな、それとも
Are you asking about those things
私の
specifically,
素性？
or do you want to know more about who I am?
と
Oh,
理由はね、守りたいから。それで
if you're asking about those things specifically, the answer is because I want to protect others. Protect others?
そういえ
From what?
ば私の素性ってクラスのみんなには話していなかったっけ？
Here?
え
私ね、以前はとある企業の会社役員だったんだけど、会長になった後、どうしても諦めきれなかった。昔から
企業の会
So
長
she's a CEO then.
だからこんなに資金力があるのか。あの飲み物もそれじゃあ先生の会社の？
ええ、うちの商品よ。ゆかちゃんみたいに
I made it for kids like you who can't decide whether they want yogurt, plain
フ
milk,
ルーツ
fruit
牛
milk,
乳
or
か
coffee milk.
コーヒー牛
Now
乳
they don't
か
have to decide. They can enjoy
迷っ
every
ちゃう
flavor
子
at
が
once.
はあ、なるほど。
これで悩みも解決。
先生の考え方って理にかなってて正しいのかもしれない
I
け
can
ど、
understand where Miss Cohen's coming from, I guess, but her approach is just way too half-hearted. Her ideas are well-intentioned, but go far beyond all notions of good sense.
どう
Scratch
し
my
た
head.
の？
ああ、いや、
I
カ
was
レー
just
のこ
thinking
とを
about
思い
you.
出してました。
Curry.
カレー？
She seemed genuinely confused. I guess to her, the idea of feeding me pre-chewed curry was just another stroke of brilliance, maybe. Not at all something that might keep up a poor high school boy myself up at night. Actually, how old is Miss Cohen anyways? I really wanted to know, but couldn't bring myself to ask something so rude of a lady. Even if I'm sure she wouldn't have minded. The more I thought about it, the more intrigued I was by this enigma. I began shiftily turning my gaze toward her in short intervals, examining her body for clues. Her face had the texture and hue of a woman in her early 20s, but her body was another story. All of her skin was as smooth and beautifully toned as that of her face, but there was so little behind, ribs fully exposed in every detail. Even down toward her abdomen, I could make out round indentations where her internal organs were practically jutting out. There was no muscle, no fat, just skin and bones, literally. Her proportions just didn't match up with one another. She was like a construct built out of spare parts. I felt almost as if this person was soaking before me, weren't even entirely human. Miss Kwan suddenly let out a mischievous giggle. Crap, did she catch me staring?
何ですか？
私ね、君たちの副担任になった初日のこと忘れられないの。
My memory there was obviously a lot different from hers. Kuoniwa wasn't even part of it. The TA who showed up that day in my mind was and always would be Yui Shishido. I could yeah, tell her about Miss Yui. I could still vividly remember her tripping on the step up the teacher's desk and tearing her skirt. Whoa! She had to hold the rear of it together with a safety pin for the entire day. Even though we were now living in a different reality, a world without Mitsui, Shinohara, Suzumoto, or Morishige, we had no memories of the alternate events from this existence. Ski?
はい。
サトシ君大好きよ。
I'm in love, Satoshi! My mind went completely blank, my eyes were swimming in my head, and I couldn't even see straight from the heat of the water. I had to misunderstood her. Miss Gon smiled mildly, widely, and her cheeks turned a rosy red blue. Only for a split second, then she was back to looking wistful again. Pangs of undue guilt and dread began to well up inside of me. I knew what the next word out of her mouth was going to be. Miss Gon was almost like a mass of innocence as she spoke that single word. Her eyes locked onto me and froze them solid. I couldn't look away.
やだな。冗談はやめてくださいよ。
I was dumb. Come on, Satoshi, bro. I was dumbfounded. I immediately and very quickly got out of the bath and headed out for the dressing room. This was all just too late. I looked by Miss Gon and unsurprisingly she seemed almost deflated. She was looking down at the water in a state of utter dejection. I turned to face her, still feeling a strange mix of guilt and awkwardness, but allowing the guilt to dominate for a moment.
先生。
冗談じゃないのに。
After saying this, she closed her eyes and turned bright red. I was pretty sure it wasn't from the heat. Despite her physique, she seemed like a schooler in that moment. I began to waver in my convictions. I felt like I had to justify not returning her sentiment.
だって俺、先生のこと何も知らないし。
She twitched a little at this. Had I gone too far? Was I supposed to know more about her in this reality than I actually did? After the longest few seconds in recent memory, her head drooped back and look of absolute sadness washed over her face. I'd never seen her like
し
that.
まった。
She had to have known that. But what she didn't know, and why I couldn't really explain, was that I'd only been part of this reality for a very, very short time now. So I genuinely didn't know anything about her. I tried to think of a way to convey this to her, but my mind kept drawing blanks. It was all just too absurd, too fantastical, too impossible.
先生、
ううん、いいの。
No, no, no. Part of me was relieved by her acceptance, I guess, but another part of me was... There was a moment of silence in Miss Gon's white waterproof wristband sounded loud beep. All the sadness in her expression gave way to surprise as the numbers of the watch display, which I realized now had changed this whole time, began counting down. I felt almost as if I'd been saved by the bell, so to speak, and forced a small laugh. Hoping that this interruption might have moved the topic
先
a
生
little.
その時計何？なんか測ってるの？
She smiled.
研究よ。カウントは止まっていたんだけれど。
カウント？
It's just the same one
Oh.
throughout.
そう。
There was something about this smile of hers that was strangely haunting. It would come to leave a lasting impression on me.
さて、それじゃあ私帰るね。今日はサボっちゃったけど、明
Well, I
日
think
は
it's
学
about
校行
time
く
to
か
head
ら。
home. I took the day
Mata
off today,
明日ね。
but rest assured I'll be back at school tomorrow. See you then.
先生、なんか先生のおかげでナオミもユカもすごく元気になってます。
よかった。
多分俺もヨシキも篠崎もありがとうございます。
Thank you for healing my friend's wounds in this strange new world, is what I was trying to convey. And somewhere deep down, I think the sentiment got through.
嬉しい。そう言ってもらえて。私こそありがとう、サトシ君。
With that, she slowly and meticulously waded her way to the edge of the spring,
しゃ。
at which point she stepped out of the water directly in front of me.
だから隠してくださいってば。
やだ、ごめん。
How lucky. Oh shit, oh shit. Just back like that. After all that, you just load me straight up here. I don't think it's a good idea. They're having those fun times while these two are just suffering out here. Crowbar. Use crowbar.
こっちよ岸沼くん。
待てよ、一人で行くんじゃねえ。
もう少しだよみんな。
おい、本当にここで合ってんのかよ。
間違いないわ。ほらお守りが反応してるもの。
ここは更衣室か。シャワーにロッカー。相変わらず気味の悪いところだぜ。特にロッカーとかあんなもん絶対開けたくねえけどな。
That was long. And we're still not finished. Drowned in an attempt to drink from bucket.
いや、今なんか音がし。
やだ。
悪い。
I'm sure it's nothing, bro. Yeah, I have the key to
嫌な場所だな。
dump the water.
私はよく覚えていないけど、一度溺れ
Yeah,
たん
you
だっ
did.
け。
You did. Yeah.
ああ、あんなのは二度とごめんだ。もう勘弁しろよ。
私だって近寄りたくないけど。
お
Train
い、
it first.
待てよ。
Train it first.
一人で行くなって。
石が水の中を示してる。
マジかよ。なんでそんなことわかんだよ。
だってほら、石を水面の方に出すと。
けどよ、こんな汚い水の中に入るのは無理だ。
うん。
Drain it first, dumbass. We have the thing here. The key, something, something, majingo bingo. Is Kawaki Katsuki Asaoka drowned after leaping into pool? Well, no shit, what should we do? Don't we have this? Where's the pump room though? Don't tell me it's in the other building. I need to get the loose board so I can get the like. Where's the pump room, bro? I need to research this again. Oh, I need the loose board. Oh man. And I still have a long way to go. Isn't it in 2F? We're in 1F. Oh, there's a ghost somewhere around this corner. Yeah, 2F. I need to go 2F because I know that's where the board is. Tried always getting it, but I can't. So hopefully this time. Not you, bro. I'll be right back. Okay. Um, okay. So, I think it's a good point where we can uh, end this for today. So, a lot of things happened this chapter. Everybody's getting in on the action now. And we're still not sure about what happened to Aiko. Hopefully, she's not dead. And Mochida has some crazy lover out there. And a W teacher too. So yeah, we have our main option now, which is to get this. Get this. I can't get it, or get this board. I can't get the board. Never mind. But now current objective is to like take the pillars or whatever they're called. So I currently have four, and the fifth one is in the pool, which is drowned, like drowned in the middle and the most bottom of the pool. So we need to find a way to drain all of those. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. This is Patrickzer playing Corpse Party Blood Drive. Hope y'all peace. See you in the next one.